I already recorded this video and I don't want to do it again. A couple of months ago, I asked you guys if you wanted to see me talk about my CDs because I have a lot of CDs. See, I love physical media. Collecting physical media is one of my hobbies. It's the only hobby I have, really. I need to start getting DVDs and like TV shows. So, we're going to talk about these. I'm going to try and get this to go as far as it can, okay? If you'd notice, I have CDs all over my room, okay? Most notably, this wall, above my door, and this. Okay, there's so many CDs. Don't look at my foot. I prefer CDs to vinyl just because I don't have enough space in my room to play vinyl. I do, however, have a CD player right in front of me right here. It is the coolest thing that I've ever gotten. I got it like 8 years ago from my grandparents as a Christmas gift. Up here though, I'm not going to take them down because I have put them on with like a double-sided tape that when I took my Breathe Carolina CD down to put up my Brat CD, it cracked the Breathe Carolina CD, so I'm so nervous to take all of these down. But that's not for now, that's for later, that's when I move out, okay? I don't have to worry about that right now. Thank God. The ones that I have up here though, I'm Wide Awake This Morning, Infinity on High, the Target version of Intellectual Property by Waterparks with the Why Can't I demo, even though I've never listened to it because why the fuck would I listen to that record in my free time? Viva la Cobra, letting off the happiness, and then this is why. Notably over here, in this general area, I don't know where I am in the camera. Pretty odd. Greatest Hits by Waterparks, Fully Ado, Brat, Riot, In Love and Death, and American Idiot. Guys, have you ever seen someone be so confused about what they're going for? I don't know what this is, okay? And you might be wondering, what are these three right here? Oh, you can't even see them. Those, I'm so glad you asked. These are 3 CDs that I tried to burn and then royally fucked up. So now I can't use them. Therefore, wall decor. This is also like a little mini room tour. I hope you're enjoying it. Over to the other side though. I feel like I'm playing jump rope. This wall, this is my pride and joy. And I know you can't see it that well because it is 4 p.m. and I live in Illinois, and so it is pitch black outside basically. Anyway, this is my pride and joy. I did so well. I did so well. This corner and this wall, oh my God. Interior designer, really, honestly, if you ask me. Perfect. CDs that I have on this wall, I have Avril Lavigne's Let Go, Cranberries' No Need to Argue, which I really like this album art, Counting Crows, August and Everything After, Gym Class Heroes, Papercut Chronicles, Hot Take, As Cruel as School Children. I also have okay, well, so that just fell. I also have Thus Love's Memorial, their first record. God damn it. They just put out their second record and I love their music so much. Look at how cool that art is. The entire disc, like it's so awesome and beautiful and just, I love it so much. Crawlers, Loud Without Noise. Down here, you guys can't see how I'm standing. Down here, this is where we get a little embarrassing. They Might Be Giants, Apollo 18, because my mom gave me about 40 CDs a couple years ago. And so I just put this one up. I have the Click 5, Modern Minds, and Pastimes up here. And if you guys have never listened to the Click 5, that's okay, because they are literally so underground and so unknown that, like, you guys wouldn't even, like, have heard of them. Like, I found them through Hannah Montana soundtrack with their song Pop Princess, and I fell so in love with them that I bought both of their records in the same week. I also have A Fever You Can't Sweat Out, because obviously I do. I mean, you guys know who I was as a child. And then I have Cobra Starship's first record. I can't remember the title of it right now, but I really like the album art for it. And also when I bought that record, it came with like a Fuel by Ramen Decadence sampler, which is really cool. I've never listened to it. I know that there's like some like music videos on it too. Never played it. On this wall also, I'm not going to turn the camera so that you guys can see it. I'm just going to like imagine. Okay, imagine. I have an Enigma record, an XTC record, a Bright Eyes EP. Not too many over there. Honestly, on that wall, what I usually have is like the album art. It's kind of an amalgamation of everything that I've liked since I was 13. Seeing as that I turned 20 in like 6 months, I kind of think that I should retire some of it, but at the same time I really don't want to, because this is my childhood bedroom. I've never lived anywhere else, so this is going to be a huge thing to do when I have to move. Moving on to what you guys are actually fucking here for. So like, we're gonna go through the kind of exciting pile first, and then we're gonna go through the pile that I'm gonna lose my fucking mind over. So bear with me here, okay? First one that I want to talk about, you guys have to bear with me, okay? Sometimes we go through phases. I've had many a phase. One of the phases that I had was that junior year, right before, on the bus to prom, I listened to the entire Fun soundtrack album. This album, Aim and Ignite. Get into this album. This is their best album. Look at that color scheme. Look at it. Look at how fun that is. People don't talk about fun like they should. Nobody's ever said that. I don't have the disc. So most of these, I don't have the disc in because it's in my car. My car only plays CDs. I mean, I would be a fool, I say, if I didn't talk about My Chemical Romance. What? Over here, okay? The way that this record looks, that this spread, the way that this story is, the way that all MCR stories are, the way that all of their concept albums are just brilliant. It's so perfect. The disc itself is perfect, but the amount of art that they are able to include and incorporate within the actual disc is amazing. Like, clearly it's their biggest album for a reason, but also at the same time, like, I think that a lot of MCR fans look at this album and they write it off because it's so popular and it's so mainstream. Get over it. Hot take. Don't care. I'm really excited to see if they continue the storyline or try and, like, further the Black Parade itself. What do you guys know about Cursive? Huh? I found this record at Amoeba in San Francisco and I lost my shit. This is the original, okay? Original pressing of Cursive's record, Storms of Early Summer, Semantics of a Song. It's so original that it has the fucking Saddle Creek Lumberjack Records logo. This poster over here is a Cursive and Lullaby for the Working Class poster, and on it, it says that Cursive is under the label Lumberjack Records, and it also has the Lumberjack Records flag on it, which is the original, like, Saddle Creek logo and everything, before they transitioned over to Saddle Creek. Finding this was crazy. The way that this one looks, I love this. I want more of this. I like when artists have in the booklet, like, pictures of them either playing shows or working and recording on the album. I think it's so fun. Also, the back. Beautiful, gorgeous. Moving on. What do y'all know about Thursday? What do you know about Thursday? What do you know about Thursday, okay? Nothing. You don't know jack shit. I love this album, okay? I love Thursday with all my heart. I actually tallied it up. I've seen them 5 times. I'm gonna go see them a 6th time next year. I like this record so much. Like, just the simpleness. I don't want to talk about that, okay? I want to talk about this! I got chills, literally. I got so cold. I love this. Oh my god. I don't know. One of my other favorite things about this one, though, is that on the inside, there's a clock. This is a clock. Okay? It's like a clock. But it's also the length of the record, and it's kind of like timestamps. I'll read them all for you, okay? 00, streets filled with noise, each person controlling a machine. 38 seconds, impact resonance, which is also when understanding a car crash starts. 1:07, interior-exterior reversal. 5:03, time-lapse collision. 7:50, migratory path to massacre. 13:45, radio tuned to the frequency of human coordinates. 17:47, full identity removal / the movie theater is on fire. 18:53, sexuality pending survival. 22:15, Paris en flammes, Vive Paris. You are going to have to forgive me. 23:27, the risk is part of the rhythm. 26:30, life with regret. 27:02, rebuilding the house. 30:44, footsteps of silent armies. 36:07, requiem for the permanent midnight. 40:52, preparation for the coming white days / we are asleep in the arms of machines. 42:32, full collapse on impact. And then over here, You can't see it, but there is like a plane crashing into water, the Thursday Bird, and then a heart with the length of the record, which is 42:32. Moving on to the crazy pile. I'm literally so excited to talk about these. First up, we have the remaster, reissue. I bought this at the first time that I saw them. Cursive Domestica. Also with Short-Lived Braces EP. The Domestica album art is really interesting to me, and it's really special. I love Domestica with my entire heart. In the remastered version, there is a yap sesh from Tim Kasher. He says, Domestica is conceptual. It's a 9-song story of our couple struggling to make their relationship work. And sure, there are some direct references to my personal experience, but with everything I write, I considered it a work of fiction, still do. And so I was surprised when the bio described the album as a chronicle of my divorce. He says, the original artwork for Domestica was our first foray into at least attempting to match a visual aesthetic to the music. We put a lot of effort into the photo shoots, attempting to build a world to complement the album. We probably spent more time putting together the art package for the album than we did tracking it. So they asked Zach Nipper and Jen Bernard Walker to portray our fictitious couple in domestic squalor. So upon developing this reissue, we thought it would be potentially fantastic to revisit that couple some 20 years later. Zach and Jen were game, and Zach even brought his own daughter Kate along to help us complete the small family we imagined our fictitious couple might become. The album owes so much to Zach and Jen for their involvement. The story of the album doesn't end in divorce, it ends on the night they lost the will to fight. And so, peering in on them so many years later, we find they've managed to stick it out with one another. And are they happy? Well, I suppose that's for you to decide. So are they. Tim, if I might, if I could call you that, sir. This is crazy! I love... Oh my god! Don't ever put me in a room with Tim Kasher. I would be so annoying asking so many questions. Don't ever. Oh my god. With all of the lyrics, there's also little pictures of Zach and Jen and Kate. Like an updated version. Same photos 20 years later. Same cover, same people 20 years later. You're fucking with me. You're literally fucking with me, dude. I'm getting a Domestica tattoo because I love this record so much. Shocking. Moving on. I would be a fool, I tell you, if I didn't talk about Juturna. I don't even know if that's how you say this name. Circa Survive, I really like their album art with everything that they do, but I also really like how they have a case. Nobody does this anymore. More people should start doing it. To me, it feels like a book. This feels so much cleaner than just having this. This, traditional, whatever. This, timeless. Feels like a book. Feels like a DVD. Feels like I'm a sophisticated mother, okay? Aged 43, mimosa in hand, ready to go. Not a tracksuit, but like nice shoes. What? I love Circa Survive's art. All of the CDs that I have, their art is just so cool. I have 3 of their CDs. The full cover turning into the spread, beautiful. And it's like on the inside too. This is the back. The back has the lyrics. I don't know anything about Circa Survive. I just know that I like their music, and that when I'm in the mood to listen to, like, I don't even know if it's post-hardcore, but I'll listen to Circa Survive. Really briefly want to talk about Fevers and Mirrors, because I think that this packaging is just so cool. Not a huge fan of the digipacks, like the fold out like this. In my personal opinion, it's really hard to get the actual disc out. I would really like to know why people switched into only making like digipacks like this. Anyway though, I love that even still there is like a legit mirror on all of these covers, CD and vinyl. That's really all I have to say about this one. I wanted to be cool. So once a year I get into a band so heavily that it impacts my Spotify Wrapped, my life, my general well-being. 2 years ago, it was fun. Last year, it was mainly Bright Eyes, but then also a little bit the Click 5. This year, it's the Matches. Now you might be thinking, Phoenix, buying a CD, that's not ruining your life. To that I'd say you'd be correct. However, there's a Matches sticker on my wall, there's a Matches poster on my wall, and oh, would you look at that, there's a Matches t-shirt on the boy. And now that's off. I also went and saw the Matches this year. Life-changing. Wow. But I bought this record, okay? And this is Dahl Killed the Locals. Their first record, their first CD release, and also they were releasing this record and like handing out CDs at the shows that they were playing at without a label. On the back here, there's like a scratched out thing right there, right below the epitaph, and it says, the pretend record label to go here. We're just a band putting out our own record. And then they crossed it out and put epitaph. But I think that it's cool that they kept it. To me, this record is really special because, like, even including that little bit, and there are other little things around on this record and this CD that really make me think, like, they, like, remind me that they were just a local band for a little while. Like, they were doing everything that they could. And that is so inspiring to me and makes me want to keep trying. The inside right here, it says, please come see us when we come to your town. So on the inside, they have Henry again, and I like just how, like, I like how DIY this feels. This thing here says, unauthorized reproduction of this disc is violation of applicable laws. In parentheses, you rebel you. I also, so there's like a little character, I guess, like a little drawing of all four members, and I love this too. Like, this is so silly and fun. I don't know, I like how it's not just like consistent up and down. I mean, like, Audio Blood is sideways there. They also, because it's like the original version, they have Say 18 in here. What I find really fun is that Scratched Out, which like didn't really have a title, it was literally just, this is the title right there, Scratched Out. In this version, it has the original lyrics that even on the CD are re-recorded. So the original lyrics are, so come out Virginia, don't make me wait, you Catholic girls start much too late. The recorded version and released version is, so come out Jenny, it's getting late, you Jersey girls like to make boys wait. It was too late in the day for a matinee. I also like in their thanks, they literally say, we owe thanks to so many people for helping along the way, too many to include, so we're thanking those who contributed. Check out our website for more complete list of people who helped out. I wish bands used their websites more. I miss when bands were silly. Bring back silly time. I also think it's just so awesome how they put, thanks for years of putting out music we've loved, and now, in parentheses, someone pinch us, this is too surreal. Fulfilling our dreams by putting out our own record, and thank you to everyone at Epitaph. We are yours, L3 is home. They're so community-oriented. I love them, and they're still community-oriented. Get out of my face! But because I own their first record, I also had to buy their second record. Decomposer. What? Decomposer and the companion Recomposer live album 10 years later. Beautiful, perfect, amazing, gorgeous. I'm gonna talk about it in December, okay? Don't you worry, okay? I've never seen a band release officially a record in a red case until Decomposer, okay? And you might be thinking, this isn't all red, there's a little bit of blue right there. It's a sticker. And what's this? White. I love, again, artwork that carries through across the entire record, and also caricature of them. I don't know if it's like 3D like rendered or something. I would love to sit down and talk to Sean Harris about this. In the song You Don't Know Me, it's, if I'm the sum of all my friends, then all my friends are some of me, and if you're some way just like them, then I am you to some degree. And in this it says, lastly, all of our dear fans, we are the sum of all of you, and all of you are some of us. That's so fun. Once again though, this time in buttons, Henry. It also right next to him says, you may wake as Duke Von Dahl in a twist of fate, which is a callback to Lazier Than Furniture, and also Yvonne Dahl Killed the Locals. Oh, also looking at this, I think this is like a reprint or something, because Epitaph is crossed off on the bottom, and so they own all their music again. But also on the bottom right there, if you see that little bit is crossed out here, it says, unauthorized duplication is a violation of applicable laws. And then right here, it's crossed out, it says inexplicable. We have 3 left. And you know this one. You know I had to fucking talk about this. Again, okay, Cursive Domestica 20 years later is in the same realm to me as live version. Real life. It's so beautiful. I love My Chemical Romance, okay? And I forget. Stop! Fuck off, dude. Just the way that they so perfect, like Gerard drawings brought to real life. Stop. I also, though, I love band documentaries, whether it be while the band is active, just after they've exploded, like with Life on the Murder Scene, or as a retrospective, like with the Matches documentary Bleeding Audio. I love band documentaries so much. Make more. But also, don't. Bring back, like, silly little videos. Bands be silly again, please, I beg. That's really all I had to say about this. I have the art on my wall. It tells the story without needing to know the story. That doesn't make any sense because you all know the story, but like it conveys so much. Moving forward, another Circa Survive record. Shocking, on Letting Go. Another one though where I am apparently a 43-year-old mom with a mimosa in her hand. I don't know what that meant. On Letting Go though, I'm so cold. Okay, you remember how at the beginning of the video I said that it was 4 o'clock? It's 4:52. It's been an hour. Pitch black for real. Look at how dark it is in here right now. This art is so special because I've never seen anything like it. In no world have I seen anything else like this, and so it is so special to me. Okay, you have the booklet, and you're like, oh, let me open it up. Let me read. You can't. Okay, you're like, all right, let me do it again. Oh, and look, you're getting less and less color, okay? Until you get to the last one, you're like, oh, finally, I can read the lyrics. What? And when you're done reading the lyrics, you're like, okay, let me see what's up. It's the exact same on the front and the back. It's like a perfect, like, you know when a word is the same on both sides, like you can reverse it and it's still the same word? That's so cool. And also, oh hey, that's a DVD. Our last CD, you know I had to talk about it. You know I couldn't ignore it. It won a fucking Grammy. Cassadaga by Bright Eyes. Now if you've never seen Cassadaga by Bright Eyes, this looks like a mess. But oh, open it up, what's this? A cipher. Put that shit over. There's the Cassadaga record cover. And so all over the entire record, there are like little things, like little meanings. You can't fucking see it on camera, but it's there. Like over here, it says, Mighty Saturn enters your 8th house. Okay, Connor is into astrology. But like, I remember learning about the exact meaning of this, and I just cannot think of it right now. So right where the cipher goes, it's always showing these myths are sacred and profane. Right below it is citrus slaves throwing dice in the dirt amusement. This cover and all of the art clearly won a Grammy for a reason. It's because it's awesome. And that really is all I have to say about this record. I think that people don't really like Cassadaga. I love Cassadaga. When I listened to it for the first time, I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is a beautiful album. I've seen that, like, so many people don't like this record. I now have an hour and a half of footage to edit, and it's so dark outside that I'm gonna go take a nap because I think that it is 11 p.m. If you guys like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below anything else that you want to see. I will see you guys in the next one. Say hello to my little friend. You want to see how dark my room can get? All right, bye.